Have you been struggling to be more disciplined? Maybe you are trying to be more disciplined in the pursuit of your goals, your dreams, whatever it is that you are doing. Maybe it's your studies, but you've tried doing certain ideas and insights that people share out there on how you can be more disciplined, and it's still a struggle for you. In this video, I'm going to share one thing that you need to fix that can help you be more disciplined. One thing that you can fix that will help you to be more disciplined. Let's get into it. All right, so what is it that you can do in order to be more disciplined? Because discipline is very important if you are to attain the results that you want. If you want to achieve your goals or to build the life that you want, one thing that you cannot miss is to be disciplined. You need to be disciplined. So now the struggle comes in when people are trying to force themselves to be more disciplined. But there is a simple, an easier way to go about it instead of trying to force yourself to be more disciplined, but something that you can do which will become the source of your discipline, where discipline becomes a byproduct. In fact, discipline is and should be a byproduct, not the main thing that let me be more disciplined. No. It should be a byproduct, not the main thing that you are focusing on. So what is that thing that helps you? Let's look at it. When we look in the scriptures, when you read Proverbs chapter 29 verse 18, one of my favorite scriptures in the Bible, it says, where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint, but happy is he who keeps the law of the Lord. Where there is no vision, no revelation, the people are cast off restraints. This is an interesting, some other version says, where there is no vision, the people perish. Where there is no vision, the people perish. So we're in a situation where there is no clear vision, people will be cast off restraint. People are cast off restraint. What are restraints? Restraints. So when you look at a restraint, is something. The best example I can give you is in a drainage. So when you dig a drainage is helping you. Imagine a situation, a flat land where there is no drainage. Water, when you pour water on that land, water will be just going in all directions. When you pour water. But imagine if you pour water in a drainage, what happens is that there are these walls that act as restraints. They are restraining water from spilling over in all directions. So that's what the scripture says. Where there is no vision, people perish. They are cast off restraint. It's interesting. I want you to get this, because once you get it, it will change your life. So the point is this: vision acts as a restraint. Vision produces discipline in your life. When you have a clear vision, it will birth discipline in your life. Every time and in every area that you are struggling with discipline, you've lost sight of the vision, or your vision has become blurred. It's not clear. Clarify your vision and your discipline will improve. Clarify your vision and you'll be more disciplined, because when you are going in a certain direction, when you have a clear picture of where you are going, there are certain things that you will not do or you will not give attention, not because those things in themselves they are bad, but because they are not taking you where you are going. There are certain things I don't do, not because I cannot do them. I can, not because they are bad, but because they are not taking me where I want to be in my life. I like what Jim Rohn said. He said, 5 years from now, you will arrive, but the question is where. 5 years from now, you will arrive, but the question is where. So the decisions that you are making today, They will determine where you arrive. But in order to refine, to help make your decision better, you need to first determine where you want to be. And where you want to be becomes the foundation of your decisions today. So where there is no vision, the people perish. So if you want to be more disciplined, clarify your vision, fix your vision. Fix your vision and you'll be more disciplined. You'll be more disciplined. Now, I love what vision. So the question is, what is vision? And how can I clarify, or maybe if you don't know your vision, how can I discover my vision? Where do I start from? This is an interesting question. So number one, there is a version, I think it's New Living Translation or the Living Bible, which calls vision in this verse where it says, where there is no redemptive revelation, the people perish. So a vision is a redemptive revelation from God for God's people. So God gives you a redemptive revelation for his people. That's what a vision is. Because when you look at a God-given vision, it doesn't just serve you, it serves others. It serves others. That is what we are looking at. So how do you get this vision? The thing is that you need to first discover God's purpose for your life. And then when you discover what God's purpose for your life is, just picture it. Look at your purpose, God's purpose for your life in pictures. How does it look like how will it look like when your purpose is achieved? That is vision. To look at how will it look like when this purpose God has given me is achieved. That's your vision. That's how you develop your vision. So you look at how it will look like once you achieve this purpose which God has given you. That is vision. And when that vision is clear to you, how do you make it clear? Habakkuk 2:2 says, write down the vision and make it plain, so that he that reads may run with it. For a vision is for an appointed time, though it tarries, wait for it, it will not tarry, it shall surely come to pass. So you write down the vision. So when you figure out, you discover God's purpose for your life, then you write it down. Then you ask yourself a question, how will it look like once this purpose is accomplished? That's what vision is. That's what vision is. That's how you clarify your vision. So look at your purpose and ask yourself a question, how will it look like once I accomplish this purpose? That is vision. You know, this is vision. Sometimes vision can be birthed by conviction, where you are convicted about something and you want to bring change to it. The change that you want to bring, the change that you want to see, that can be vision. And when you have that change is so clear to you, is so vivid to you, you become more disciplined. But every time that vision is not clear, it's not vivid, you struggle with discipline. Do you want to be more disciplined today? Clarify your vision. Where there is no vision, people are cast off the restraint. Vision becomes a source of your source of discipline. Vision will become the source of inspiration even in hard times. It will be the source of, it will give you persistent endurance, inspiration to endure hard times, because your vision is so clear to you. You find that you endure hard times even when things seems not to be happening. You still continue doing it, showing up every day. Why? Because the vision is clear. Ask anyone who has built something significant. Every successful person, they had a clear vision of what they wanted to accomplish, even though they didn't know even how they were going to accomplish that vision, but it was so clear to them, and it made them to show up and make decisions, take actions that are helping in accomplishing that vision. Even your personal development should be informed by your vision. That is so profound. So if you want to be more disciplined, just fix this one thing: clarify your vision. Clarify your vision. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you find value in this. Kindly subscribe, share, and leave a comment. God bless you. Thank you.